They can even plot to kill me. Yeah, I gotta turn this spy master around. Um, if, let's see. Let's open the intrigue view, highlighted, and inspect the schemes tab next. Sometimes schemes can give rise to secrets. If you catch someone trying to commit murder, it's probably in their best interest to make sure you keep it quiet. You can also blackmail them. Nice, to gain a hook. Hooks represent a favor you can call in or a hold you have over a particular character, letting you encourage or force them to do your bidding. As you play, you'll find many different ways to gain and use hooks. Experiment with them. Now, next, let's pretend you have managed to get a hook on one of your vassals. Okay, so let's inspect the Hooks and Secrets tab. I'm in there. Next. Hook gained. You gained a favor hook on Earl Ragnavald, the spy master, who has a negative opinion of me. Oh, schemes run off of intrigue, not diplomacy? Oh, okay, interesting. This weak hook can be used for a number of things. For example, you can increase the obligations set by the feudal contract you have with a feudal vassal. To access the menu for changing your feudal contract, go to your vassal list in the realm view or right-click his portrait to choose Modify Feudal Contract. Okay. You may notice that some interactions are not immediately visible. When you have many interactions available, the character interaction menu only displays the most common ones. To display missing interactions, click the More button in a category. Alright, I understand. War is an essential part of Crusader Kings III. There are many concepts to cover, but for now let's touch briefly on some of them. The rest and the details we will let you discover as you start playing, okay? The most important events in any war are the battles, which are fought by armies. Most of your soldiers will come from levies, but you can expand your army by employing men-at-arms. If things get really tough, you can also hire mercenaries, provided you have the gold. Open the military view, highlighted. The most important... oh, okay, we already got that. When a war starts, you can raise your armies with a single click of the big red Raise All Armies button that will appear together with the war score icon to the lower right of your screen. You can, of course, raise all armies from this military view as well. I just want to tell you guys that I have a Raise All Armies button on my desk, and I push it all the time when I'm marshaling my personal forces. Okay, when a war is over, you have to disband your soldiers before starting another war. Rally points are mustering grounds for the levies and men-at-arms under your command. This is where they will appear when called to war, okay? To start a war, you'll need a legitimate reason, a casus belli against another ruler. Oh, come on, what about he looked at me funny? That's a legit reason. There are various ways to obtain a casus belli, or I want his territory. That's also a good region. You might have de jure titles that make you the rightful liege of your target. You might inherit claims, or you could pursue holy wars against nearby infidels. Although these are the most common, there are dozens of different types of casus belli for you to discover and use as you play. The easiest and most straightforward way to acquire claims is to use the Fabricate claim on county. Yes, I love this. This is like Braveheart, kind of. So it's so funny, like, you're like, the easiest way to get a claim is to just fabricate one. And you produce it, and you're like, look at this, I've got a claim. But that's just something you wrote on the back of your napkin. It's my claim, and we're pursuing it. It's casus belli. There is something your court chaplain sees to through one of his counselor tasks. All right, chaplain. Almost there. Soon we'll let you unpause the game, I bet. The wars in this game are a little hard, says Stelios. I bet. Everything in this game looks a little hard. It looks like one of those games where If you can put the time into it, it's amazing, but up front, there's a very steep curve. Firstly, it's important to know that there are 5 different speeds available for you to play at. Press keys 1 to 5 to easily switch between them, and you will be able to pause or change the pace whenever you want. Secondly, for certain important events, the game will auto-pause for you. There's nothing wrong with playing at lower speeds, increasing the speed when things are quiet or slowing down when you go to war. Generally, we recommend you pause the game when inspecting menus or when you're faced with tough decisions. Right. Hey, Gundam Guy, good morning. Exactly, Graham. Nothing wrong with a little forgery. To start the ticking of time, unpause the game using the spacebar or by clicking the play button in the lower right corner. This will let days, months, and years go by. Armies instructed to march will move, events will occur on screen, letters will be sent, and characters will age. Find a speed that's comfortable for you. You can always change it later. All right, I understand. Sure. What now? Now, as a first task, let's remind your neighbor, the Earl of Desmond, who his rightful liege truly is. If it happens to expand your realm, then so be it. Oh, we're going to go tell him who his liege is and take his territory. Good idea. Using the character interaction system that we went over earlier and selecting him via the map, declare war on the ruler of Desmond. You should already have a valid casus belli, as his title is de jure, a part of your realm. Oh, interesting, Stelios. You can just claim the land without a war? That would be pretty sweet. For more hands-on experience, we will now walk you through what happens in the flow of a war. Declare war on Earl Murdoch of Desmond. Okay, so right-click on this guy, and we're just going to say declare war. Look at him. He's looking at it. He's like, but don't declare war. I don't have as many troops as you do. Their military strength is inferior to ours. They also have hardly any money. Now, as a first task, let's remind your neighbor. Oh, yeah, we're doing that. And we're just going to say, we're going to seize the earldom. This is my casus belli. Choose an objective. I would like earldom of Desmond. If you enforce your demands, you gain the contested county. It's going to cost me 100 claimed titles, though. Is this my prestige points? Do it. Yes, okay. So we had to spend 100 of our 600 prestige to get away with declaring war, but we had the celebrity in our back pocket, and we were able to do this. You have successfully declared war. Next, you should rally your armies. A button has appeared at the bottom of your screen to help you, but you can also do this from your military view. Wherever your rally point is, in this case Thomon, that's where your army will gather to await your orders. Note, you will have to unpause the game, press the spacebar for your army to gather more than a handful of men. Leave it for a few days and the army will be at full strength. Alright, so let's raise all armies, and they're coming here, and we say I understand, and we're going to unpause the game so that all of our troops can come into play. To move your army, click on the army on the map and right-click on the area you want them to go. Perhaps the enemy capital barony. If you order your army to cross waters, it will embark, turning it into a fleet. For now, let's stay on land. Indeed. So I will, I say I understand, and we will unpause it so that they can gather. All right, so it looks like now they're all gathered because this is my army and they have all of the strength right here. Oh, interesting. So prestige earned still counts towards hitting the next level of fame, even if you spend it, says Graham. It's basically 2 resources in 1. Yeah, I'm bad at diplomacy, Stelios. War will do fine. Okay, so we're going to click on our army. and we're going to just say go here. Here they go. Now that your army is moving, it's probably heading into a battle with enemy forces. This could be a head-on encounter with other armies or the start of a siege. Battles will happen automatically if two hostile armies cross paths. Similarly, sieges occur when you place your army on an enemy holding. This is a good time to unpause the game if you haven't done so yet. Otherwise, time stands still and your armies will not move. I understand. I did unpause the game. Oh, but we're having a party first. Before the big fight, let's have a wedding celebration. She doesn't seem so happy about this, but my character is finally smiling. He's like, yay, this is a good day. With my marriage to Petty Queen Tegan, the realm expects us to throw a suitably extravagant wedding celebration. It is well within my right to collect a royal aid duty as part of this, but some may consider it tasteless to levy an extra tax during a time of jubilation. Let me just close this for a moment so I can see this. Of course I will collect it. Who pays for their own wedding? I let my subjects enjoy the festivities without worry or care. Wow, we gain 350 prestige if we do this? Yeah. Look at that. We went up to 850, and why are my people not moving? They're, like, stuck. Go get them. Do I need to do something else? Oh, there they go. Okay, they're fighting. A battle. The outcome of a battle between two armies depends on a number of things. The number of levies both sides have, which, if any, men-at-arms either side is using, the commanders involved, and even the terrain you're fighting in. More details can be gleaned from the combat view. Click on your fighting army to open it, okay? And we're in the combat view, I understand. And let's see. We're fighting. Oh, they march over weeks and months. I see. Thank you, Graham. So they were moving. It just, I wasn't used to the speed of it. Oh, cool. You can, I'm pausing it for a second. You can click on the battle to see what's happening. And look, we're just chopping them up. Our knight has been maimed. Oh, no, our knight maimed them. Yes, got him. Yeah, it would take a bit of time, wouldn't it, Graham? Good point. Your army is attacking an enemy holding. Click the highlighted icon, the spearheads, to find out how it's going. You need to win sieges to win most wars, as they increase your war score. Whenever a siege is won, it takes a few rounds of attack. The area will become occupied, changing its regular look on the map from a solid color to striped colors when zoomed out. I see that. The color of the stripe shows who has occupied a holding. Since your color on the map is green, holdings that you have occupied will have green stripes. A holding occupied by the Kingdom of France, however, would have blue stripes, and England red, and so on. I gotcha. Alright, so let's click on the spears. To get an idea of who is winning a war, you can always look at the war score in the lower right corner. Oh, I see. It goes from negative 100 to plus 100, and it changes based on the battles and sieges won or lost, as well as territory occupied. At 100 war score, you can force the other side to accept your war offer. Okay. Or your peace offer. Conversely, at a minus 100, they can force you. Okay. All wars end in one of three ways: victory, white peace, or defeat. The exact consequences of any of these change depending on the casus belli. The details for a specific war can be found by right-clicking your enemy ruler and selecting Offer Peace, or by clicking the war score icon at the bottom right, and then selecting one of the tabs at the bottom of the screen. Okay, so the war score is 22% right now, and this says we're sieging them, and it's going to take a while. Oh, it says over here. Sieges also give a decent chance of capturing enemy VIPs and even their ruler. Okay, awesome. Here it is. This is called the Siege of Trolley. And 8 months left sieging here. We're launching with our 10 siege weapons our attack against the fort. They're fully stocked. They have 432 in their garrison, and our army is taking 13 casualties every month due to attrition, but that's okay. So we're going to just keep on going. We're burning it down. Looks like, did their army run away? Oh, they just left. Can we get them to just admit that they've lost? Oh, they're coming back to attack me, it looks like. While we siege them. Interesting. I'm just letting it go, by the way. I'm going to speed it up. Victory! Oh, they're fighting us again. I'm pausing it. Oh! She got pregnant. Your wife is bearing your child. Great! Now we're really fighting them again in the Battle of Trolley. And our advantage is plus 10. We're losing a lot of troops, but we're eventually going to win this. We're fighting in bad terrain, but we have 10 knights and light footmen. Come on, buddy. You know you've lost. I see. So normally they'd not fight me, but they don't have a choice because I'm sieging their capital, so what else can they do? Except fight to defend their land to the death. I gotcha. By the way, has the frame rate stabilized? It looks like it has. Alright, so we're just fighting. I'll unpause it. Speed it up. Got them. They're gone. Oh, what is this now? Oh, this must be their garrison? We won again. So we won the Battle of Trolley twice. And then, what is this, the rest of their garrison running out? Great, Sir Theodore. So it looks like they just keep having troops come out of their castle and then escape, and then they're going to come back and try to fight me? Okay, Sir Theodore. Sorry about the delay. I don't know what's going on with that, but let's see this. No, their garrison is still there. Maybe they had just some more troops lying around. I don't know what to say. I'm going to speed it up. And we're going to keep sieging, right? Here we go. Oh, they're coming back. Dingle Bay? What? Hey. Peter Maria, thanks for subscribing, my friend. How you doing? Oh, I'm just killing them as they run. It's not easy to kill them to the last man. I see, Graham. Okay. Makes sense. Let me just go on this. We still have 3 months left for this siege. We're losing troops, but not so bad. Every man for himself. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Uh-oh. We've got a little bit of intrigue. So, Earl Ragnvald is fiddling nervously with his sleeve as I open the door to my chamber. What is he doing here at this hour? My deepest apologies, but I must speak to you in private. I have discovered something very interesting. Earl Ragnavold has uncovered a secret of Petty Queen Tegan's. He's willing to share it with me if I let him off the hook. What do we want to do? She loves me, and he hates me. I don't think I want his secret. She's plus 70. He's minus 6. I think I'd rather have him in my pocket than her. Although I can give him 10 a favor if I get the secret. Boy, this is kind of a tough call. What do you guys think? I mean, you think it's not my child? That will be bad. Earl Ragnavold's like, it's actually my child. You'll see when the child comes out with a beard just like mine. We're invading, kind of, Captain Duck. We're invading our local areas and reminding them who their boss really is, I suppose. This guy stinks. I'm going to keep him on the hook. And I'm going to actually go into my intrigue, and I'm going to pause the game. And I'm going to use hooks and secrets here. And what can I do with this? I can imprison him. I should have learned the secret. I should have, huh? What can I do? I could send him some money. Oh, I see, Graham. Okay, and next time I'll try that. I can just give him cash. Let's just send him money so he doesn't hate me. All right, we're in another fight. We won another battle. A helpful warning. I have received a missive from Earl Conchobar of Athlone. It claims that Earl Ragnavold, my spy master, has requested support in a plot against me. I wouldn't be surprised. There's nothing I value more than loyalty. Conchobar's letter reads, hence, why I share this with you. So this guy likes me, and he's giving me this letter about this slippery devil. I will confront him in person. If it's true, I get a weak hook, and if it's not, then he'll use the insult to his advantage. Boy, what a game. It's getting really slippery. Like, I don't know what to do. I'll go talk to him. I'll confront him in person about this. Confession. Earl Ragnavold can do nothing but confess when he is confronted with the letter. It was not, how can I make it right again? He narrows his eyes, but I can see the fear written on his face. Do everything I say, and you will be spared, or, I do forgive if you let people know of my generosity. So I get an act of benevolence for 10 years, and I have to put him on close watch for 5 years, or I can get a wheat hook. What do you guys think? You guys know the game better than I do. Should I go for a weak hook and hang this over his head for later negotiations, or should I forgive him? Let's see what an act of benevolence means. Direct vassal opinion is +5, and the realm laws are 10 cheaper. And close watch means he cannot join or create factions, and his hostile scheme power is -15. That's not bad. Like, this means, like, he probably can't plot anything against me very easily because he's on close watch. Pull up his stats. All right. He's got 14 diplomacy. He is an honest spy master. He's like, what can I do? I did this. He's got good diplomacy, and he's got good intrigue. His stats seem pretty reasonable, actually. He's craven. He's deceitful. And he's sadistic. Whoa. Whoa. So he's a deceitful, sadistic coward. What a spy master. But he's an adequate bargainer, and he's a diplomat. Deceitful means... he's sinful to Catholics. He unlocks the study of the art of scheming decision. I don't know what to do to this guy. I'm gonna just forgive him and put him on close watch. He does seem like a Peter Baelish wannabe. Yeah, me too. That's what I'm going with, Graham. I'm gonna just let him know. Victory is near. Oh, my war score is at 100%. You are now able to enforce your demands by clicking the War Score icon to open the War View and then selecting the Enforce Demands tab at the bottom of the screen. You can also right-click the enemy ruler and select Offer Peace. Okay, so let's see. We've got control. I could check. Hey, Gundam Guy. Thanks for following, my friend. Good to see you on Twitch. So, gosh, look at this. We can enforce our demands, and we will, right? So, he's going to become our vassal. We're going to share 400 prestige, and... we did really well. All right. War 1. Congratulations. Yeah, the sadistic part is horrifying, Captain Duck. Congratulations on your victory. You have now experienced what it is like to make it through an essential part of the game. The tutorial lessons end here. However, pieces of advice will still occasionally appear as alert icons along the top of your screen. Click these advice alerts to learn more about certain situations or systems that you are dealing with. Thank you for staying with us, and good luck. Okay. So this guy says victory, and... okay, wait a minute. What now? There are many things you could do now that you have dipped your toes into some of the essential systems. Crusader Kings III is all about setting your own goals. If you want a suggestion, we recommend you try to become the king or queen of all Ireland. War is not the only way either. Or you can click the current situation button up top and see if any of the items under suggestions or current situation strikes your fancy. Okay. So this is the letter from the Earl Murdoch Mock Carthage of Desmond. May you live in harmony and contentment. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. Okay, great. So be it. So that was fantastic, is what it is. So we need to disband our army, so they can go back home. And then the game is paused, so I can kind of take in everything. So in Siege, we took the guy's son. Oh my god. We captured 2 of his kids, Cormac and Selican. Holy smokes. A 12-year-old boy we just captured. So, I could offer guardianship over this prisoner. This is ridiculous. Okay. So let's see. Advice Encyclopedia. Want to learn more about some terms in the game? Open this for an introduction to the Encyclopedia. Uh, my heir is unmarried. Your player heir has no spouse. Oh, we need to get him married, don't we? Prisoners are in the intrigue menu. Oh, okay, thank you. If you have no player heir, the game will end when you die. Arranging a good marriage for your heir ensures your lineage in the long term. It can also give you an alliance with another realm. And then we won this battle. I'm going to dismiss these battle things. We know that we won these battles, and this is the current situation. And it says, I'm not endorsed by my bishop. My powerful vassal expects to be on the council. My family members can get married. I need a court physician. I can change Earl Ragnvald's contract, and I can ransom this child. Fantastic. Victory. Good evening, my friend. This game might be too difficult for me, Victory. I'm trying to learn it, my friend, and yeah, we're just having fun, enjoying it, and laughing at it, and I know I'm not going to get it right for a long time. Hilarious. You have not, Graham. It's been great. I like your confession. I have been in my cups. All right. So we need to get. We have a lot of things we got to do. Let's go to hell. Let's get our son married, right? So let's pick a wife for the old son. And let's go ahead and sort by alliance power. Oh, okay. So this one is at the top of the list. Let's see here. Yeah, Captain Duck, that is what happens. Basically, if you die, then the game switches control of the heir. And then if the heir dies, then you take control of that heir. But if you have no heirs left, then the game is over, as far as I understand it. So we got to have heirs. All right, so let's see. What is her trait? She's quick, and she's fine. The chance of children is medium. They will belong to us. This guy doesn't like us. Baron Godofres of Carlot. But he's a spy master, so maybe we could make him part of our group. They get a bunch of prestige. We actually lose prestige based on this marriage, but it seems to be reasonable. Oh, no, wait. She gets prestige. Yeah, because she up-jumps. So I wonder how the prestige happens. Like, if she gets into my family and she gets prestige, does that add on to my prestige? Let's send the proposal. All right, and then let's go to our bishop. We need an endorsement from you, you unbelievable. I mean, he's good at learning. That's about it. How do I interact? Can I just send him some money? Genetics are greater than prestige? Yeah, indeed. If I pay 206 money to him, he will really be happy, but he will also start endorsing me. So let's just pay this guy off. He's like, yes, I will take almost all of your money. Boom. And so now he endorses us, which means that we get control of the church holdings, which means more taxes? Hey, Mr. Kiwi, what is up, my friend? Yeah, I am trying to sway him with a plot right now. There's 4 months left to sway this guy, so I'm doing both so that I can have him really be on my side. Hey, Phil, what is up, my friend? I'm sorry to hear that you've been working a ton, but good to see you. Yeah, this game looks amazing, Phil. I just am trying. This is my first time playing it, and so it's a lot to take in. But luckily, there's some people here who know it and have been helping me, so that's fantastic. All right, so he's fine. Now, we need to give this guy, who we just destroyed in battle, wants a position. Yeah, Mr. Kiwi, I need to get better at that, though, for sure. Oh, I feel you, Kiwi. Sorry about that, my friend. You don't feel comfortable until you get about 10 hours? Yeah, that sounds about right, Graham. So, look at this. This guy's like, hello, I'm expecting a position. Look at his face. And then look at his wife. Look at her expression looking at him like, are you sure you should really be the Earl? You aren't exactly... She has a good opinion of me. Countess Eugenia is like, I'm down with you. And this guy's like, I hate you. It's pretty funny. Okay, so let's give this guy a job. What can I appoint him as? I kind of want to grant him a title. Is giving him, putting him on the council a title? Or, I don't think so. Let's look over here. What are you good at, dude? He's okay fighting. He could be like a marshal or something. Oh, absolutely, Graham. I play a bunch of games off stream. They all the games I'm playing currently are just on the YouTube channel. If you go check out the YouTube videos, you'll see the different games that I'm running through off stream right now, or at least trying out. Under Rail, Steam World Quest, Galactic Civilizations 3. Lots of stuff brewing. I know, Victory. Aren't we so lucky? That's a great point. Yes. I can never express my gratitude enough for all the people who come, hang out, and help. And the other people who just come hang out. It's just a lot of fun. I appreciate all of you very much. And I'm wondering, do you only have 6 spots on your council? Because this guy wants a spot. He's actually good at learning. I could make this guy the bishop. Oh, nice. Graham, yeah, I post stream VODs, but also just personal VODs of me playing solo. Oh, yeah. So, Kiwi's talking about, yeah, I played Legend of Grimrock. Yep, I beat the first one, and I'm, like, into the second one of that. I mean, he's smarter than this guy. I could bump him off. Like, what's he got? He's an astute intellectual. He's forgiving. He's wrathful. He's callous. Because wouldn't that be hilarious if I just kicked this guy out? I cannot fire him. Aww. Hey, Austin, what is up? It will worsen my relationship with the current bishop. Then what should I do with this guy? Like, it says that he expects a council position. When that happens, what do you guys do? Do you just ignore that and like give him a title or something? Or what would you do in this spot with this guy? He's obviously upset because I invaded him and murdered his men and sieged his castle. That's understandable. You know, I could make him a marshal, but then this guy would be upset, and he's a better fighter. I'd need to change my religious laws, yeah. You just kill him? Assassinate him? That's hilarious. Just because they want a council position doesn't mean they get him, says Kerpla. Okay, Kerpla, thank you for explaining that. Yeah, you're right, right? I mean, if I killed this guy, yeah, Sir Theodore, I like it. I should be more ruthless. The question is, look, the spouse likes me. If I have him killed, does the spouse take over?